Well, one of the things that happened in India was that we somehow got pretty far in terms of defining this research agenda, but the process came to a halt. It stalled because the FFA was actually non-responsive to progressing. We thought that we had really paved the way for a nice program, but somehow they weren't responsive anymore in terms of really going through with the research activities that we planned together. The FFA, our partner organization, is a very small organization, very much understaffed, and they have a very wide agenda, and they claim to represent a lot of farmers. So there's a sort of a disbalance between what they claim to do and what they actually can feasibly realize. And we hope through the SFIN program to address this disbalance and trying to help them focus on their agenda and bringing out the priority issues which they could really address. SFIM is banks on research, on sound research, which is a fair approach, I would say, for the program. But I would think you should also take into consideration that farmers' organizations are not used to working with research methodologies and sound, objectively verifiable approaches in some way, and that this whole system of research could be also daunting for some farmers' organizations, like a barrier to engage. And I think that is what happened with our partners in India, that they found it too abstract and not concretely fitting to what their priorities are and how they work at this moment, and they couldn't see the link just somehow. And we were, I think, unable to adequately bridge this gap. I think the main thing is that the issues are clear. Everybody can speak about the issues and they're widely documented. And I think that if a farmers' organization or representing body like FFA would have a sound approach to these issues, then they could make more clear how they could contribute to solving problems. Now, in terms of the policy influence they have, they are able to voice certain ideas or project ideas, but what the outcome is and what the outcome would contribute to structural improvement of position of farmers in supply chains in India is pretty much unclear at the moment. So I think if we would have succeeded in adopting sort of the SFIM approach, if you will, in the case of this farmers' organization in India, it would have demonstrated a new way of policy development and policy influence in the country.